Did you know that one of the leading causes of death in infants from birth to 1 year old is choking? Choking, also known as a foreign body airway obstruction, or FBAO, is the obstruction of the flow of air to the lungs while breathing in and breathing out. Knowing the signs of choking and knowing what to do when the situation is recognized can mean the difference between life and death for your infant. Good morning. For my job skills demonstration, I will be demonstrating how to relieve a foreign body airway obstruction in an infant. The supplies I need are a one-way breathing valve attached to an infant CPR mask and an infant mannequin. Before I begin, there are several safety precautions that must be followed in order to protect the infant and yourself. First, always have a barrier between you and the infant to help prevent the spread of disease. For example, today I'm using this one-way breathing valve and CPR mask. However, if you do not own a mask, you may use your mouth to cover the infant's nose and mouth for ventilations instead. Secondly, never perform this maneuver if the infant is coughing forcefully, has a strong cry, or is breathing adequately. Also making sure that you use the correct finger placements during chest compressions or chest thrusts is essential to prevent injury to the infant. Now let's begin. When you come upon an infant that appears to be choking, first, look for signs that indeed determine the infant has a foreign body airway obstruction. Look for signs of cyanosis, which is a bluish discoloration to the lips, the nail beds, and the skin. Also, if the infant is having difficulty breathing, has a weak or ineffective cough, or does not have a strong cry, immediately take action. First, start by calling for help. Then, position the infant face down on your forearm while supporting his head holding onto his cheeks. Also make sure that his legs are straddled between your upper arm and that his head is lower than the rest of his body. You will now perform 5 back blows. To do this, thrust the heel of your hands in between the infant's shoulder blades in a downward and forward direction. Do this 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then, turn the infant over to your opposite forearm while still supporting his head and give 5 chest thrusts. To do this, place 3 fingers in the center of the chest with the top finger in between the nipple line. Then, lift the top finger and press straight down 1/3 to 1/2 the depth of the infant's chest. Do this 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Continue the sequence until the object is expelled. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Continue this sequence until the object is expelled or the infant becomes unconscious. Once the infant becomes unconscious, immediately call 911 and begin CPR. First, start by using the head tilt chin lift method to look inside the infant's mouth to see if the object is seen. To do this, gently push down the infant's forehead and then lift his chin. If you see the object, you will sweep it out using your little finger. Then, you will attempt 2 ventilations. To do this, place the mask over the infant's nose and mouth, making sure you have a tight seal, and give 2 ventilations. Whether or not the ventilations were successful, you will now attempt 30 chest compressions. Chest compressions have the same finger placement and depth as chest thrusts. Now, give 30 chest compressions. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Then, give 2 ventilations. Then, 30 chest compressions. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, followed by 2 ventilations. Once the infant regains consciousness, you may then hold the infant and wait until help arrives. To recap, when you come upon an infant that appears to be choking but is still conscious, you will provide 5 back blows followed by 5 chest thrusts. Continue this sequence until the object is expelled or the infant becomes unconscious. Once the infant becomes unconscious, immediately call 911 and begin CPR. First start by using the head tilt chin lift method to look inside the infant's mouth to see if the object is seen. If the object is seen, you will sweep it out. Then, you will give 2 ventilations. Whether or not the ventilations were successful, you will now provide 30 chest compressions, followed by 2 more ventilations. Once the infant regains consciousness, you may then hold the infant and wait until help arrives. In conclusion, over 2,800 people die of choking each year. Many of these victims are infants. Knowing how to react in these unique situations can mean the difference between life and death for your infant. Now you yourself know how to prevent at least 1 more death from occurring. Thank you, and this concludes my job skills demonstration.